Hey guys, back again with another fan comparison. This time it'll be between two Air Kings this time. So, as you could tell, they both look somewhat the same, but they're not literally. Excuse me. These fans are, I believe, let's say because the one on the left is from either 98 or 99, and the Air King on the right, well, yeah, they're both 9723s, but the Air King on the right, that's the 2012 variant, so they're like 12, 13 years apart from each other, if I'm correct. But a lot has changed. It may be the same model, but a lot has changed within the 13-year lifespan. 13-year span between these two fans. So let's get right into it. As you know from my previous video, the Air King, the classic 9723, I did a comparison with the 3723 from this era as well. As you can see, over here on the right, I'll tell you guys this right now. This box looks, the fan described on this box is nothing compared to what's inside of this box. I wish they would have stayed this way, but the times we're living in. But as you could tell, they both have the same diagram, the same description of the fan on each fan. So nothing has really changed on the boxes, except for this. It says made in the USA. And we go over here, nothing. So that'll tell you that, you know, this fan is not fully made in the USA. And if I'm correct, this is complies with OSHA requirements. I don't think this box has that. Yeah, it doesn't. But like I said, they're both both modeled 4CH71, 4CH71, and 9723. The 9723. The real model number. Okay, so you turn these around. Well, this one's, whoops. As you could tell, nothing's really changed, but some things have. For instance, the classic Air King logo, which just has the modern one without the fan. If you know, this comes from the Burns Air King era. This is from like the 60s, probably 50s or 60s. This logo right here. And it says 20-inch box fan. The label on here is smaller than compared to this. And another thing, Air King ventilation products. This just has regular Air King, and with the model number under it. This has the fuse plug, and this one obviously doesn't describe a fuse plug. It doesn't have one. But 9723 with the barcode. Barcode stayed the same, except for the barcode on the right. And this is made in the USA, and this has no made in the USA on there. Both backs of the box are the same, so I don't need to turn that around. But as I said, a lot has changed, and you'll see in just a second. As you can see, this has the classic handle. I'm sorry, you guys. The classic knob, and this has somewhat the same handle, but look, the 3-prong plug with no fuse included inside the plug. So, but over here, this one has the blue plug, warning tag. I guess you could call each handle the same. And this has the new knob, the one that they make on every single Lasco fan now, on the 3733, 4733, and the 9723. And it has this little dash right there. So I'm going to take these fans out of the box. So just stay tuned and I'll be right back. All right, so as you can see here, both fans are out of the box, and you can tell how drastic both fans have changed throughout the 13 year span. One over here on the left, as you can see, whoops, the classic Air King. Has the classic logo and the classic badge. Just showed it up here. As I turn to the side, very heavy duty frame, very good frame. And the back. With the Marco motor. Pretty clean in there. Very clean in there. And it has the classic the classic switch wire, if that makes sense. And over here, the one that they make today, even though this fan, I think, is almost 10 years old now, and I purchased it 6 years ago, it's still here. I've used this fan a lot way back when I purchased it in 2016, so it has the little blemishes from here and there. But the bottom of here is still looking good, if you guys can see. Even though mine a couple of rust spots, but only damage the fan has really is like paint's missing. It's dirty because I haven't used it and cleaned it for a while. But the fan's pretty nice, even though it's cheap as hell. But it shows the Air King badge. It's in the front with the 3733 blade set and the 3723 motor. And a fun fact, I don't want to brag, but I've done something like this way before this fan was made. Like, I've done blade swapping in my single digits, and I put I believe I put a Lakewood blade from like the late 2000s on a old Lasco 3733 from the early 2000s that I had, and I just blade swapped it on here. I blade swap that those two together, and it sounds just like this fan. It's loud as crap, I'll tell you that, but I've done something like this a long time ago, and Air King has done it. Lasko has done it. I don't know why, but here we are. I feel like someone was playing in the experiment room at Lasko. But don't get me wrong, it's quite powerful, but it's loud as crap. But as you can see, inside of there now. Oh, don't mind it. Like I said, it's dirty, but I've used it a lot, so don't mind. But yep, it shows it looks like a 3723 from the back, a little bit. Rest in peace to that model. Lasko stopped making that model a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago. They stopped making it like a year or two ago. Now they're replaced with weather shields that are on their way out the door too. So it sucks, but like I said, hopefully they come up with some redesigning, and hopefully we'll be able to, you know, have these kind of fans back on the market frequently than the 3733 and the 4733. The one that everyone knows and loves. But enough bragging. I'm going to start this one on low. And there's a huge difference in speeds, which some of you do know that. So here's low. Air King on the left slowly picks up, and it shakes like crap. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a shame what they've done to this blade set. This is actually a cheap blade set in favor for the classic, the now classic flower petal blades, the ones that have the Marco motor attached to them. In the early 2000s ones. So late 90s and early 2000s ones. It's medium. Which medium should not be sounding like high. Kind of like medium though. Sounds like a 3723 that I used to have. Actually, no, a 9733 that I used to have way back in 2015. But that fan's no longer here. These fans were very common in schools, man. In schools, especially in my school district. These were around a lot, all the way up to my high school years. These were still going. There it is. Pretty fast, but I wish the blade set would have been made. Well, I wish the blade set was made a little better. Unfortunately, this fan isn't as powerful as my 3723 from '94, but like I said, its quality is there. Please do not mind that noise from the bearing. I have no idea why it's making that noise, but I really don't use it as much. But I may figure out what's wrong with it. But over to this fan. This fan is freaking loud. Yeah, man. But I'm getting ready. I'll just start it up so you guys can hear and see what I'm talking about. So here is high. Very huge difference in speeds. This 3720, oh, sorry. This 9723 seems to run faster than the ones that they make today. Might have some good luck with this one. Pushing out some air though. I think most of these new the new 9723s sound like this one high. Still pretty loud. This is what the 33s and 43s sound like. And this is low. And this is on the, and I'm talking about the new ones. My low-key favorite high. I don't know, it may be crazy, but I really love the sound of high on here. It's all I would ever use if I would use this fan. Sometimes low too, but now I don't know if some of you guys are like into aviation. But this fan sounds like a turboprop. And I love turboprops to death. Turboprop aircraft. Now, for example, like the Beechcraft turboprops. The Havilland Canada turboprops. I'm going off my head. I just like the way they sound. I just like the way they sound, and this sounds just like it. But overall, this fan's still cheap. And honestly, if you want like a white noise, a perfect white noise, I would go with the Air King on the left, the classic versus the modern. But overall, the thing is, I have a thing for the right one. The thing is, it's built well, but its design was like, what the hell? like I said, with the 3733 blade set with the 3723 motor, I don't know who in their right mind came up with that idea, even though I thought back in the day that putting on like a cheaper blade on a powerful motor, going as well dating back to 2008, when I see a video on here, I think it's still on here, but I thought that was crazy. Like, I thought it was very crazy. But I've done some experiment. Like I said, I've done some experiments with my fans back in the day, but never thought that they would market something like this. But here we are, as I said, continuously throughout this video. But yeah, overall, you know, these fans are getting. Actually, I'm lying. The fan on the left, the classic on the left, is very hard to find now. Like I said, these were used in schools, and if I didn't mention hospitals. Well, the one on the right is now everywhere in hospitals, schools. Well, mostly hospitals, but like consumers like us, like general people, were picking these up now. I had mine for like 6 years, so I could say I'm one of a few that has one. What I really want is the one with the Air King, not the Air King, the one with the this blade set on this fan. Now, it would be the D blade with the the tuna can motor, and that's that's after this one on the right, on the left, and that one was before this one on the right. It was in between, and I had one like 5 years ago. Got it from high school, but the blades were so badly warped. Myself, I don't know what I was thinking. I decided to scrap it. I don't know. I should have kept it, but you can't really do nothing with a warped blade, especially when it has a smaller shaft. So, kind of was like screwed. Plus, the fan was like beat up. I put the wrong spray paint on there too, because someone had their name written on there. Like I said, it was a school fan. It was an art room, but I think I've seen one on here. I actually want to purchase that whenever I get a chance. Whoever you are, I think it's mostly fans. Yeah, just try to I'll try to message you to see if I'll be able to purchase that old Air King from you. The one with the D blade and the tuna can motor, the recall motor, quote unquote. But yeah, anyways, I'm sorry for rambling so much, but thank y'all so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next fan comparison, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you.